So like I said, last weekend I was traveling. While I was in the U-Haul, driving from New Jersey to Florida, helping my family move down here, I posted on my story on Instagram to gather some questions from you guys, and I said I would answer them here on stream just because I think that this is where we can dialogue about them the best. If anyone has any follow-up questions to my answers, we can kind of dive deeper from there. But I have a good amount of questions here. We're probably looking at like 20 questions. I'm not going to do all of them because then it would just be us sitting here for an hour with me talking at you, but I'm going to pick the best ones and we'll answer them together. So first, how to control emotions and stay patient while trading. I think that this can kind of be defaulted back to my little rant earlier today in the stream about staying on edge. I think that controlling emotions is very difficult. The better way to look at emotions in trading is, instead of trying to control them, just be aware of them. Awareness can come to you in multiple different ways. Through mindfulness exercises like meditation and yoga and breath work, things like that can help you more. It can help you increase your emotional intelligence more. A higher emotional intelligence means more awareness about yourself. More awareness about yourself means that you'll know what emotions you're feeling and you won't let them dictate the decisions that you make with your trading. So instead of trying to control an emotion, feel it, be aware of it, but don't make decisions with your money based on that. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, if you think that's impossible, go with the practice of mindfulness, whether it's through meditation or yoga or both. I think both are good for everyone. I think you should meditate for 10 minutes before you trade every day. It's been a big difference maker for me with increasing my patience. But I think control of emotions is not the answer. It's awareness of the emotions that we then don't let them make the decisions for us. We say, hey, I'm feeling FOMO, so instead of me chasing a trade and forcing a trade, let me step off the desk. Because if I'm feeling FOMO, I'm going to make a bad trading decision. Step off the desk. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to control your emotions. Just try to increase your awareness of them. Another question here. This is from Kobe. What is something you wish you know now? What is something you know now that you wish you would have known 5 years ago? Non-try. Does he mean non-trading? Maybe? I don't know what non-try. So something that I know now that I wish I knew 5 years ago. Nothing. I can't think of anything specific because it's like I've learned so many things over this journey over the last 6 years of trading and running my own business and then building the education business and doing the seminars. I've learned so much. It's not like I would go back and give myself like one ticket. I think the one thing, if anything, would just be balance. Like I feel now I have really good balance in my life, but a couple of years ago, all I did was work all the time. Now, it got me to this point of being financially independent, but I think still I could have balanced my life a little bit more, taken care of myself a little bit more, and maybe my results today would be even greater than they are. You know what I mean? But specifically, let me give you maybe more of an applicable answer. Reading books from successful traders has made a big difference for me. Like listening to people that have already done what I want to do, it's the best way to move myself forward. Same thing for everybody. No matter what you want to do, you want to be a professional athlete, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a trader, it doesn't matter. Any highly skilled event, highly skilled occupation is going to require you learning from people that have already done it. There aren't many things in the world where we're coming up with new things. You know, everything has basically been done. So it's always just reinventing the wheel, so to speak, with your own take. But at the same time, don't reinvent the wheel. You know, model success, study the best traders in the business and take from them what you like, what works for you, and then say, I don't like how Austin wakes up at 5 a.m. I'm not doing that. I'm going to wake up at 7 a.m. or whatever. Take what you don't like and then build yourself, mold yourself from other people's successes. That would be one thing I would always recommend to myself at a younger age. Let's keep going. Can I rely solely on trading to be a millionaire? I would say, like, I'm not doing that. I have multiple streams of income, but I'm sure there are traders that have large enough accounts. If you have a big enough account, then you could generate multiple $1 million per year. Absolutely. But I think that it's a lot easier to justify getting to your $1 million a year by having multiple streams of income rather than saving. It's just going to take you a longer amount of time. It's doable. It's just going to take you more time. Something important for new traders. That's not a question. Are there any classes or on your YouTube channel? I'm not going to answer that. How do you mark up a chart? That's a very complicated question. The Wall Street baller. It's funny. He's the baller, but he's asking me how to mark up the chart. I have a video on my YouTube channel. If you just type in on my YouTube channel like this, go to my YouTube right here. and then go right here, type in the top, markups, right in the search bar right here. Everybody see that? Right there. Hit enter. Right here, how to mark up your chart. First video, 1 year ago. Check that one out. Best place to learn better the TDI, probably the ASFX courses or here on my live stream. Will for more, or I don't follow that. I'm sorry. You guys got to help me out here. I know you're international, but you got to try to type in English. Where were you in your trading career at 21 years old? So I'm 26 right now. So I was just getting into trading when I was 21. I remember my 21st birthday, I was still selling life insurance, and I worked in the office that we were selling life insurance at on my 21st birthday, building this new bar like desk thing that we wanted to set up. So I was working. My 21st birthday, I was working. When I was 21 years old, I was just trying to get my name out there by sharing my trading results, and that led me to working with a firm on Wall Street. So I was just trying to get my name out there. Like for Evan, I know Evan who asked this question, he's creating a lot of content on Instagram. That's the best thing to do it as a young trader. Just get yourself known, network with other traders, make friends with other traders, don't beef with people, and that'll get you, I think, a good reputation and be able to give you something to build a business around. Personal brands are the way to go. People want to do business with someone that they can feel is authentic. They don't want to hide behind a venture capital, like some stupid name, you know. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Stay safe. That's funny. Ground beef. Do you have plans? Okay. Lauren says, do you have plans to retire as an ASFX coach and just manage the business and other coaches? I was thinking about this the other day. It's actually funny you asked that. I'm not sure that I'm ever going to give up what I'm doing right now. Like I could see myself doing this at 50 years old. Why wouldn't I? I enjoy trading. It makes me money, and I enjoy streaming and networking and connecting with people all over the world. My brand will just grow like it has, and I'll continue to reach more people. So I don't really have, for better or worse, I should say, I don't have an exit plan, but my plan to grow ASFX is I want to bring in more coaches. I want the coaches making courses, sharing their take on the market. I want ASFX to be a platform for people that want to trade Forex. There is no other company out there that I would say is in our there is no competition with me. Really, there's no one that does Forex education like we do. Everyone else charges monthly membership fees. They're either doing signals or group chats, and they don't talk to their members like I do. People in our group will speak up to that. If you're in the live chat right now, they're already saying it. Like people will speak on that because I am so involved with our group. Because I'm actually trading every day. Like I'm looking to make money too. A lot of these guys, they start a group and they're not actually trading because they don't know how. If they had just learned how to trade, they could have a successful business like we do. So I don't see anyone as competition. Therefore, I just see me growing this bigger and bigger and bigger in my own lane. I don't care what anybody else does. I wish everyone else well. I just don't see them as competition. It's not beef with them. They're just not in my lane, you know? Why don't you use smart money concepts? Well, because everyone that's ever tried to tell me that they know smart money concepts is broke as shit. All these people all over the internet think they read a PDF or watch a YouTube video and think that they know smart money concepts. Unless you've worked at a bank for 5 years, I wouldn't trust a word you've said to me. Help me trade and no longer work. You're funny, Shauna. What is position sizing? Position sizing is how much percentage of your overall account are you putting on each trade. And I'm a big believer in not putting the same amount of risk percentage on every trade. Some trades are more probable than others. The more probable the trade, the higher risk percentage it should get. Logically, not complicated. Don't simplify trading by thinking every trade gets the same risk. That's not proper. How to deal with anxiety when you don't find triggers to enter a trade. Evans, good question. Kind of like what we talked about this morning in the stream about staying on edge. When you don't find trigger signals, like this morning, I'm flat, can't find anything. If you're not streaming and you don't have the patience to sit at the desk, get up, get off the desk, go work out, go for a walk. A 15-minute walk will remove all of that anxiety. Go breathe some fresh air, get some sunshine on your skin, open your mouth to the sun like this. Let the sun hit the back of your throat. You'll love it, okay? That'll help reduce your anxiety, I promise. If you're feeling that anxiety at the desk, it's because you're forcing money out of the market. You need that money. That's not a good place to be trading from. I've always traded my best, and I see others trading their best when they don't need the money, whether it's because they're living off of a big safety net or they have other streams of income. That's up to everybody, whatever they want to do. But I'm saying the people that don't make the money in trading, don't make it in trading, are the ones that are forcing trades every day, trying to make money every day. People that force vax equals people that are silent during the Holocaust. Yeah, I would say that's probably the same group of people. What is more tough, finding your purpose in life or executing on your purpose? That's a good question as my voice cracks. What's more tough, finding your purpose in life or executing on your purpose? I think finding it, because I think that I found my purpose and I don't have any problem executing it. I wake up before my 5 a.m. alarm almost every day, even on the weekends. I love that I can work out and take care of my body and look good and feel good and be healthy. Like, I found my purpose. I'm helping people, making money, independent, right? So finding the purpose is harder than executing it. Once you're in it and you love it and you are passionate about everything that you do every part of your day, that's easy. That's what life is about, is finding what you're passionate about and then enjoying it every day. Because at the end of the day, as much as Rolexes and cars and all that shit is cool, I guess, we all end up in a box. Experience is the only thing that really matters. Society has just made us all kind of get fooled thinking that we need the newest iPhone or that we need all this other fancy shit, when in reality, we need experience, because time is the only currency. So when you understand that, finding your purpose is the only thing you should be hustling for, because then once you're in it, if I die tomorrow, it's no beef. You know what I'm saying? It really isn't, because I'm doing what I love. I'm not searching for that. So I think that would be the best answer I could give for that. That's a good question. Let's go to the last page. What does the ASFX logo stand for? Oh, good question. Nelson's one of our newer members. So the ASFX logo, right behind me here, the triangle with the line going horizontal is a symbol for a lot of things. Like, I think it's also a symbol for air, but I interpreted it through what I did research on as the symbol for transcendence, which means like to level up, basically. Now, those three pillars right there in the middle of the triangle, I added them into the logo because that's the Egyptian hieroglyph for group. It's one of the hieroglyphs for group. So what the logo means together, when you take transcendence and you take a group, you put it together, it's my underlying belief that together we go forward way further than we would alone. So if I was to just be trading by myself, never tell people about trading, never stream, never do anything, I would not have a business around it. I wouldn't have an education business around it. I wouldn't have the freedom that trading has given me, not just through the trading, through all the other opportunities that it's created. Because as a group, I've networked with people, I've been around people that have helped me go further than I would alone. So it's almost like a selfish thing, but it works for all of us. If you surround yourself with smart people that are hustling, that are working, they're going to pull you forward. You want to be the dumbest and brokest guy in the room. That's really what I believe, because those other people, of course, you got to carry your weight, but they're going to help pull you forward. What is the average percent return? I would say that the average percent return is different for everybody. Like, for someone like me, I'm not normally risking more than 1.5%, even on my best trades. So when I'm risking less than 1% per trade, my gains are monetary. They're great. Percentage-wise, if you heard, oh, I only made 0.6% today, you would say, oh, he's only making 0.6%. But do the math. What's 0.6% of $5 million? So it's always about percent gain, and I think everybody's percent gain is different. Some people risk more than me, some people risk less than me. So it's always about your percentage risk. So that's a very broad question to ask, without more specific details. Colin, my brother, incoming wealth transfer from boomers to millennials, Gen Z, where do they invest? Great question. To me, it's all about self-directed investment. I feel like anyone that's under 45 right now should be learning how to, anybody at any age should be doing it, but we should be learning how to take control of our investment decisions for ourselves. We should not be paying fees to anybody. And whether that means you're just buying mutual funds and buying ETFs for your retirement and crypto and stuff like that, or if you're actively trading, I think just more knowledge is needed, because we don't need to be paying the banks a bunch of fees. You don't need a financial advisor to be paying a bunch of fees. You can learn how to do this yourself and make the decisions yourself, save yourself the fees, and grow your money faster with less headache. I think crypto and Forex are the future. I think stocks are always going to be something there. Options, futures, they're always going to be markets to trade. It really has to be about what speaks to you. Are you a corn futures guy or are you a currency guy? I like currencies. They're tied into the macroeconomic picture really well, and I love that. Like, that's what I love about the currency market, is that it is driven by the biggest events from central bankers around the world, so it's very, very tapped in. All right, last question. What is the one book that literally changed the game for you? If I had to pick one book, I always say One Good Trade by Mike Bellafiore, but I don't want to say that one anymore because I haven't read it in a while. I've read so many other books. I would go with Trend Following Mindset, Tom Basso and Michael Covell. That's their new book. I think that one really makes a big difference. There's other ones like Trading Psychology 2.0 that nobody wants to read because it's long, but that is an unbelievable book. It's better than Trading in the Zone, if you ask me. And then my favorite short little one is always 12 Habitudes of Highly Successful Traders by Ruth Barons Roosevelt. It's always one that's made a difference for me. I can pop that open, read a chapter, and always find something new. Cool. Well, that was fun. I love the questions, everybody. I appreciate all the Instagram questions. I appreciate you guys submitting those, and hope you found some value in my answers. Nice. Nelson, you're here. You heard the answer. Beautiful.